Hey everyone, so I want to show you what the process of me releasing a YouTube video. I figured I'd just show you. So we just did The Wizard of Oz. I have all the builds for it right here. It was an insane video to do. It took probably 5 months of planning. We finally were able to release it. This has literally been at the top of my mind for 4 months now. This has been a 4-month endeavor, from the scripting to the actual ordering of the parts, to the sorting of the parts, to the filming, to the editing. It's been an extremely long process. This is the most intense video production I have ever released. We released it officially 25 minutes ago, so in 5 minutes we're going to get the results on how its performance is. And basically, it's just, man, it's a struggle. You sit and you watch the view count, and it's gradually going up. We're at about 955, which is like, it's a relieving number because that means it didn't totally initially tank. Now we're seeing some warning signs. You see things like subscriber counts going down 1 or 2. That doesn't matter that much. But things like this, like 14.3 less hours than usual of watch time, that stuff's concerning. It just helps you kind of understand the trajectory of the video. In terms of general performance, it's trucking along. It's going to hit 1,000 under the first 30 minutes, I think, which is good, and that's a good thing. We won't know how much about like that yet, but man, I was so nervous. There's a very solid shot that it ends up doing well. Truthfully, in my mind, whenever I go into posting a video, I got very lucky when I started this form of content. All of them were doing pretty exceptionally well. Unfortunately, the Lego world has gotten a little more competitive, so there are a lot more videos out there that are all very good. I think this one is a great video, but there's also the possibility that because it's catering towards a certain niche, it might not hit the right audience initially, which would mean it wouldn't do well in the long run. Either way, I'm confident that the sheer quality of this video will kind of help stabilize it to a decent performance. We will see. I'm very nervous, truthfully. There's a part of me where I've written off the fact that this video will probably be a dud. It was a passion project. We ended up spending about $4,000 on it. It's the first time we've done digital editing. I'll show you the intro. I am so proud of it. It looks incredible. Like the first 10 seconds are some of the best YouTube I've done. And that's digitally rendered. You see all this back here. I think it's insane. I put so much time and work into this. Does that mean it's going to succeed? Absolutely not. Just because you put a lot of time and work into something doesn't mean it's going to be a guaranteed success. You're going to fail. And I've built in a protection mechanism inside myself so that way I can take it. So I've set the bar so that if it doesn't succeed, that's just what you have to expect. You have to go in with the understanding that, yeah, you're going to lose. So what? Do it again. Second, I'm working right now. I'm sorting parts for a Fortnite video. I'm doing it's going to probably come out in January as much as I'd like to come out in December. I'm sorting for that now. That video might do even better, but if this video is a 10, I'm going back to this. If this video is a 1, if it's the best performer, I'm still going back to work because the grind never stops. You take the lessons, you learn them. I think something that I need to be more meticulous about, truthfully, has been topic selection. This year was a toss-up year for my channel, and it's mainly because I couldn't pick a lane. There's part of me that wanted to do relatively easier content that, for instance, and I would do a lot of videos where I do mystery box or things like that. I can't half-ass it. I can't just go halfway with it. I need to be able to give the best videos I can on this channel. Now, with my second channel, I'm okay to do a little bit more lax content. Stuff that's just more entertainment focused. It could be more frequent. But with the main channel, I just want to put the best quality uploads every single video going forward. And there's a reason for that. And the big, gigantic reason for that is just creating a standard of, you have some that are really great and you have some that are okay. And it sends people a mixed signal because they don't know which one is this next video you're going to upload is going to be. So my friend the B3, I think, does a fantastic job of this. Every single video he does is consistently amazing on his main channel. And on his second channel, they're all pretty fantastic too. But he does have some more wiggle room to experiment with that. So that's my experimental channel where I can also do a lot more videos. And this is my main one where I'm going to do only the best stuff. So we're just about to find out how it's performing. So we're going to go to the dashboard, and it's going to say we're at a 7 out of 10. So that's performing where this American President's video was. You see that 1,200 views. That video ended up climbing to about a 4. That video up here at a 3 right now, that one bombed. That one I don't think is even broken 100,000 views yet. So the first 30 minutes aren't an indicator of how a video is going to perform, but they certainly are a certain indicator. With this, it should be interesting. It's risen above, which is nice. And it is 200 views, so you can't really tell, but there are certain indicators that you can tell. It's already at a 6. Look at that. It's already climbing. It's above the president one. And the next one it has to obviously overtake is this. Now remember, it's not like this one is going to grow and all the other ones aren't. The other ones also grow. The Despicable Me one, you'll notice, had a huge launch extremely well initially, and I just knew right away this is going to be a giant boom video. This one has a little less writing on it. There's no sponsor in it. It's just a pure entertainment video. It's amazing. If you haven't watched it, I think it's worth watching. I think something I was thinking about before I posted it. The Wizard of Oz has an inherently good message, I think, and that is to be conscious and caring about the place you came from and to always appreciate it. In the end, when Dorothy clicks her heels, knowing that there's no place like home, makes her appreciate how much she loves her family and how important they are to her. And I think, obviously, I have a younger audience, and I think communicating that message in this medium, I think, is a great thing. And I know that's my role. My role is to, in my opinion, my role is to be able to give values and education and be able to retell great stories through the medium of YouTube. And obviously, there's a lot of entertainment involved with that. I'll do a Sonic video from now and again. I'll do a Fortnite video from now and again. But I'll try to tie some messages into it and try to make it fun. With the Despicable Me one, I tried to make that as fun as I could because I think kids obviously always deserve to have a fun time with it. And I'm really excited about this video. I'm going to refresh it again just to see how it's doing. Okay, it's at 3,000. And it is climbing alongside that president one. It's basically neck and neck with that. These are the 3 lowriders. The third one's going to be like that. So go through View Stats, which is one of the YouTube analytics sites, and it'll tell you. If you want to know how my videos are doing, it'll tell you how they're doing. It's an interesting metric, but I kind of like it. It's kind of incredible how you can get all this data so instantaneously. That's about it. That's all I have to say about this. That was the experience of what's going through my head when a video is about to launch and I'm about to find out how it's performing. It's kind of like a microcosm of what like film directors must feel when like a movie they make bombs. When you see a movie and everyone's criticizing, the recent Joker movie came out and everyone hated it. I can't even imagine what the directors feel. They must feel bad. I don't know about that particular movie, but in general, it must hurt some part of them to know a movie didn't do well. With this, it's doing about okay. It's doing what I think I expected, and when I set that marker in my mind, I wasn't expecting it to be at a 1 out of 10. And I think this is encouraging. I am very excited. I will keep you all posted. God bless.